Good day, happy travelers. Seven Continents Travel Agency here today, talking about shore excursions provided by Celebrity Cruise Lines at the port of call, Icy Strait Point, Alaska. So if you're watching this, you're probably one of two people. One, you're thinking about booking this cruise. You see that they have a stop at Icy Strait and you want to see what's available. We'll cover that. Or you did book this cruise. You're like me. This is my birthday cruise. And you want to see what shore excursions are available. So what we're going to cover in this video is how much does it cost, what time does it leave, how long does it leave for, are there any weight, age, height, or other limitations, is it mobility friendly. We'll also show you the description. I won't read it in detail, but you can leverage that pause button and read as much as you want. We'll let you know what's hot, what's not, and at the end of this video, if you're looking for a travel agent or how to contact me or want to talk to me in some shape or form, I'll show you how to do that. But otherwise, let's hop into Icy Strait Point shore excursions. If this is your first time on the page, you're going to see something right off the bat that sticks out to you. It's 15% off, 15% off, 5. Celebrity Cruise, ever since I booked this, I've been getting 5 to 30% off emails, and it really does change day by day. So if you see something, I would encourage you to get it. The other thing that's noteworthy is the 6 spots left. Today is November 5th. So we're in early November. My cruise isn't until late June. So what are we, 7, 8 months away, and there's already 6 spots left, 6 spots left, and something's even sold out. So if there's something you want to do, especially if it comes to whale watching, capacity is limited. And if you ever end up on a much bigger ship, the excursions don't necessarily get bigger. So let's hop into what we see here. So whale and a seafood feast. So for $311 for an adult, $280 for kids, leaves at 7:31 and 1 p.m. for 3.5 hours, and it guarantees whales sighting. So it's guaranteed. They put it there. Pause if you want to read more of these details. Otherwise, I'm going to scroll down here to see some of the highlights. So you're board a nimble boat, you're going to spot a whale. Guests must be able to walk 1/10 of a mile over wooden surfaces with some inclines, 3 steps. If you're in a wheelchair or thinking about bringing someone in a wheelchair, you should not select this tour. Guests prone to motion sickness. And I know in previous videos we say, hey, if you're on a boat, you're probably these little boats. Some of the cruise ship boats have stabilizers in them. Little boats, not so much, and a little bit more susceptible to the nature of the waves. So there you go. And those are the details of that. So if you're like, hey, I really want to see a whale, well, there's a picture of them, and you can do that. The next up here is a small group ocean raft adventure, $252 for an adult, $227 for kids, 1 hour long, 7:30 and 1:30 departure time. Maximum weight is 250, listed over there for you on the right. Over on the left is the overview, 90-minute thrill ride. Duration is 1 hour, 90 minutes. Only one way to find out which one it is. It seems like you'd probably be more of a 90-minute excursion versus an hour, but only one way to find out. Here's some of the scenery you're going to see. Not recommended if you're an expected mother, neck or back injuries. Be able to walk without assistance. Consult a physician before you go. Might want goggles, or a guest will be provided goggles, glove, neck gaiters, hats. And it is Alaska, so it could be raining, probably is raining. Wildlife sightings are common, but they do not guarantee it. In other videos, they give you $100 if they don't see these guys. I'm not giving you $100. I'm not guaranteeing it. Next up, a little different experience. Zip ride and unlimited sky glider, $206, $186. 90-minute duration, leaves at 8, leaves at 3. And then brave the world's largest zip rider zip line, only at Icy Strait Point. As a matter of fact, we'll just take a look at this video here up here because I think it best explains what's going on here. So if this is something you want to do, it looks like they had a lot of fun. Look how much fun it is. All right. Some of the details here, 90-minute duration, 8 to 3, minimum weight 75, maximum weight 275, minimum height 52, maximum height 80. And so you stomach thrilling 90-second harness cable ride, deemed the world's largest, speeds of 65 miles an hour. And it's scenic. If you can open your eyes, you'll be able to see some stuff. Neck or back problems, don't do it. 3/10 of a mile, steep, gravel, all sorts of little notes there. So if this is something you want to do, this was featured on the Smithsonian channel. What was it? Princess Cruise Line was featured on that, and it really looked like something. It's on our list of things to see. Huna sightseeing, more of a cultural experience. 105 for adults, 94 for kids. 90 minutes long. Leaves at 7:31. Delve into the fascinating history behind the indigenous Tlingit community as you explore the village. There you go. More reading there for you. Art, photographing, and videotaping is not permitted. You got to be able to go down 2 to 3 steps to enter and exit the vehicle. And the dance is optional and can be done at your leisure. So if you don't want to dance, well, there you go. And the dance lasts 30 minutes. Scroll down here. Alaska's Wildest Kitchen. $123.99. $111 for kids. 90 minutes long, leaves at 7:30, and you will go and experience the food from the region. Those are the notes there. Minimum age to participate is 8. How about small group halibut fishing? You want to fish? $510 for an adult, $458 for kids, 3.5 hours long, leaves at noon, and you can just fish. And it looks like you can see some whales, up to 6 guests, 4 rods, certified charter, $15 fishing license. So those are and only catch and release. That's nice. Pull them out of the water for a minute, say, hey, take a selfie. The fish is back into the food chain. Wildlife Spassky River Valley and Bear Search, $157 for an adult, $141 for kids, 2.5 hours long. One leaves at 9, one leaves at 1. Minimum age is 8, and you will go on the Trail of Bears with your guide. You can learn about the history, 3 viewing platforms, got to walk 800 yards, and the roads are bumpy and dirty, maybe dusty. Bear sightings are not guaranteed as animals are unpredictable. That's what it says there, and frankly, I believe it. What about a bear search and whale wildlife search? $456 for an adult, $411 for kids. 5.5 hours long. One leaves at 9:30. One leaves at 11. Minimum age is 8, and you can read those details there. Long story short, you're going to see some wildlife. Not guaranteed, though. Got to be able to walk nearly half a mile, and the roads are bumpy. Just like life. The roads of life are bumpy. Mountaintop Forest Excursion and Sky Glider, $89 for an adult, $80 for kids, 90 minutes long, 8:30 to 3 is the departure times, and you will ascend to see stuff. And I don't know if there'll be a video for this, but you're going to go to the top there and see these sites. Take a selfie, put it on the gram. I'll scroll down if you want to see more of the details here. Minimal walking as the tours tram. So if you're like, hey, I don't want to walk, you're in luck. But what if you want to kayak? Small group kayaking is available, $131 per guest, 2.5 hours long. Departure time at 10:30 and 1:30. Minimum height 58, maximum height 78. Minimum age is 8. Minimum weight is 50. Maximum weight is 250. Other details are noted over there. But long story short, you're going to be kayaking in Icy Strait. Don't fall out because the water could be cold, as it's aptly named Icy. Want to see some birds? This next short excursion is for you. $179 for an adult, $161 for kids. Leaves at 11:30. 3.5 hours long. Minimum age is 8. 7-year-olds not too interested in birds. Those are the details there. Not recommended if you have mobility issues. Half-mile walk, uneven terrain, and the order varies. What about a wilderness hike? $150 per adult, $140 for kids. 2 hours long, leaves at 12, leaves at 1:30. Minimum age is 8, and you will hike after you drive a little bit. Then you will hike. Those are the details there. Not recommended for wheelchairs, and it operates in all weather conditions, and you got to sign a waiver. We're in the home stretch now, just a few more left. Seafood feast and tribal dance. Sit down, enjoy some food. It's called Dinner and a Show. $151 for an adult, $141 for kids. 2 hours long, starts at 1:30. And there'll be a feast for the whole family. Those are the notes of what you will see. See a significant dance of the culture. Terrain is uneven, but still accessible. Dietary needs cannot be accommodated. So, what about small group Jeep adventure? $200 for an adult, $179 for kids. 2.5 hours long. Leaves at 7:31 in the morning. Rise and shine. Get in your Jeep, and you will see all the things noted on the left there. $25. 25 years of age to drive. Guess must be if you're 18, got to be under 18. You'll be accompanied by an adult. If you are a party of 3 or less, you will share, and there'll be frequent stops to make sure everybody can drive the Jeep on the road. What about an ATV expedition? $234 for an adult, $211 for a kid, 2.5 hours long, 7:31 and 1:30 is the departure time. 75 pounds is the minimum, maximum is 275, and you will go on your ATV and into the backcountry. Bring your driver's license. These are all the notes here. It's dangerous is what it's going to say. Probably going to have a waiver. Should not go on there with a pre-existing conditions. Whales and marine mammals cruise. $242 for an adult, $219 for kids. 2.5 hours long, leaves at 8, leaves at 2. And you will go out. Whale sightings are guaranteed. They promise it. It's guaranteed. I like it. You're going to see it. Those are the notes there. And the one item that is sold out, we'll go down here, Sky Glider and Gondola to Sky Peak. Sold out for me, maybe because, I don't know. Could just be sold out. Could be under maintenance during that time. I don't know. $58, 52 for kids. No departure times of note, but those are some of the notes there. All day access to ride the gondola. Maybe it's out of operation. I don't know. So these are the shore excursions brought to you by Celebrity. Again, the only thing that really changes from time to time is the percent off. And of course, as the time goes on and more people book the cruise and are like, oh, holy smokes, I really want to do that, then they become sold out as well. So we'll close this up. If you're looking to just want to talk to me, if about a different port of call, here's how to contact me. I'm this guy right here. 7continentstravelagency.com is my web domain. That's 7 the letters, 7 the number, or you can email me at 7continentstravelagency@gmail.com. That'll go straight to me, or you can comment and we'll work it out. And until the next video, I hope you travel safe.